How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? Given the chance, I'm gonna tell you now. How many ways can I give thanks for the blessings I have known? I've got a list, and I will tell you how. Grateful for each breath awake, grateful for each step I take, grateful that I'm here to play my part. Grateful for the morning sun, grateful when the day is done, grateful that I have you in my heart. Grateful for this universe, for the better and the worse. Grateful that this world keeps spinning round. Grateful for my memories, grateful for my hopes and dreams, grateful for the blessings I have found. Give praises for all the gifts I have. Given the chance, I'm gonna shout out loud. Grateful for each breath awake, grateful for each step I take, grateful that I'm here to play my part. Grateful for the morning sun, grateful when the day is done, grateful that I have you in my heart. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful now.
in my eyes, in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, in my life. I have been searching for something, but you were my dream. You're perfect, you're golden, golden. You're the light, your love. You're perfect, you're golden. You're the light, my love. When I breathe, when I swallow, caress I feel. When I listen, I hear the most beautiful music out of nowhere. You're perfect, you're golden. You're my light, my love. You're perfect, you're golden. You're my light, my love, my love. When I'm sad and dark, shallow and in doubt. When I'm trying my best to put one foot in front of the other. You're perfect, you're golden. You're the light of my life, you're the love from forever. In your reflection, I'm perfect. So I keep looking at you to keep witnessing my perfection. In you as me, light, 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 light. Always there, never leave, holding me, set me free, guiding light, your empathy, confidence to express it as me. You're perfect, you're golden. You're the light of my life, you're my love from forever. Your reflection, I'm perfect. So I keep looking at you to keep witnessing my perfection. In you as me. you're perfect, you're golden.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Hello, and welcome to the People of Diversity Sunday service. We are a multi-faith community, and we believe there are many paths to one divinity. So if you would like to learn more about the People of Diversity, or the POD, go to our website at www.peopleofdiversity.org, and there will be more announcements after the message.
Last week was our last week on justice with our friend Naran Sykes from the Muslim community just up north, right?
New Smyrna.
And the Joy Band. Today we begin our new topic, courage. Swami Durgaya and Neil McNaughton will start things off, and next week we'll hear from Rabbi Pat Hickman and the amazing voice of Michaela Townsend. So without further ado, let's dive in and hear from Swami and Neil.
Hello, people of diversity. My name's Neil McNaughton, and it's good to be back with you again as your songwriter for this session about courage. I've picked two original songs for today. The first one is called Home, and the second one is called Question in My Pocket. So the first one is about, it's basically about a parent talking about their child going off into the world and seeking their fortune. So I see that as a song about the courage it takes to muster up, that you got to muster up to take that step, to take to enter into a new stage of life, to enter into a new world. Maybe you're going off to college, maybe you're going off to a new city to follow a job opportunity, something like that. So this is about a parent seeing that in their child, and knowing that the future is uncertain, but that the parent is always offering love for that child to return whenever they're ready. Obviously, there are some, religious implications to that song too. One could look at it as a god talking about their flock going off into the world, but the god saying, "Hey, I'm still here when you need me. Call on me and I'll be there for you." The second song is maybe a little more lighthearted, and it's about when you have a question that you really want to ask somebody, but you haven't worked up the courage yet to ask them. Now, the song is open-ended. It could be anything, but most people who have heard the song before have told me that they think they're pretty sure it's about marriage, asking somebody whether they'll be, a husband or a wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend, something like that. So, but you can take it any way you like. So those are the two songs, and I'll start with the song called Home. cross the river to the far side, suddenly the world is open wide. Take a few steps and spread your wings. Suddenly the world can be 1,000 things. And when you're flying through the sky, no matter where the winds blow, know that the light is shining bright to guide you when you want back calling from far away, suddenly you'll feel it that you just can't stay. You found a path, a place to play your part. Just remember that you'll always be in my heart. And when you're walking down that road, no matter where it takes you, know that the light is shining bright to guide you when you want back the river to the far side. Suddenly the world is open wide. Take a few steps and spread your wings. Suddenly the world can be 1,000 things. Suddenly the world can be 1,000 things. And suddenly the world can be 1,000 things. Notice partway through that song that both songs are going to be in the key of G. I don't normally do that. Usually I try to mix it up, but that's how it's working out this time. Pocket, and it's been there for a long, long while. I got a question in my pocket that I hope will make you smile. I got a in my pocket. Can't say how many times I've thought it through. I've got a question in my pocket. Yeah, a little question meant for you. Question in my pocket, and it's been there for a long, long time. I've got a question in my pocket, rolling round with my nickels and dimes. I got a question in my pocket, and it's about to wear a hole right through. I've got a question in my pocket. Question meant for you. You can say no, I don't care. You can say go, or just stop and stare. You could say, hey, I don't need this mess. You could say no, 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 but I hope you'll say yes. Question in my pocket, and it's traveled there a long, long way. I keep this question in my pocket for fear of what you say. I got a question in my pocket, maybe it is time to let it out. I got a question in my pocket, to scream and shout, shout, yeah, yeah. Shout, shout, yeah, yeah. You can say no, I don't care. You could say go, but just stop and stare. You could say, hey, I don't need this mess. You could say no, 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 but I hope you'll say yes. Got a question in my pocket. It's been there for a long, long while. I've got a question in my pocket, yeah, that I hope will make you smile. Thanks very much. Until next time.
Namaste. I'm Swami Shakti Durgaya, and today we're discussing courage. And I would particularly like to focus on the courage it takes to be wide open and to be willing to feel. So let's start with a few centering breaths. Let's land inside of our bodies and see if we can begin the process gently. So find your seat, find your feet on Mother Earth. Maybe roll your shoulders up and around a couple of times. Take a gentle breath in through your nose. Exhaling with a soft sigh. Feel your sits bones. Beginning to breathe gently in through the nose and gently out. Softly in through your nose. Long breath out. And taking your right hand, bring a hand gently to the heart space, tapping gently, bringing your awareness to this space of the heart. Releasing your hand and breathe into that open space, breathing into the heart space. Long breath out. We're going very gently, so breathe gently into the heart space. And breathing out. And this time, as you breathe into the heart space, repeating to yourself silently, I am willing to be open. And out. And coming back to the space that we are sharing together. When I was first trained 26 years ago in our lineage practice of Kalinatha Yoga by my guru, Majaya, something that we were taught over and over is this lineage practice opens you to feel. And it's taken me a long time to explore, excavate, and look past just the surface level of those words and go deeper and deeper. Part of it is to melt away the karmic crust around the heart, which takes a very, very long time. But with awareness, you're on the path. It takes courage to be open to feel. So we were told the saying that if someone comes to you and they have started on the spiritual path and actually begun to feel, they're knocking on that door of spirituality. And it's up to them to stop at this fork in the road and choose to really look at themselves, which is very daunting, and enter into this realm of being willing to feel on the path. Or they could take the other route and ignore it completely. It only takes a split second, we were taught, to want this, to want to break open to feel and dive into your spirituality, whatever path you're on. This moment of surrender is you surrendering to your own heart, but it does indeed require courage. My favorite quote from my guru about courage is, "It takes great courage to wipe away another person's tears while your own heart is breaking." I'll say that again. It takes great courage to wipe away someone else's tears while your own heart is breaking. So, what is this sense of courage? Brene Brown wrote Braving the Wilderness and did scientific research on emotions, feelings, experience, the human experience. And she found from her extensive research that the foundation of courage is vulnerability. How to navigate uncertainty, risk, and even feeling exposed. So courage is not how hard you wield the hammer at all, but how soft the heart center can be. One of the things we say in Kalinatha Yoga is the Natha yogis had the great warrior strength with the softest heart center exposed. One thing that Brene Brown discovered in her research is two things require great courage. And the first is actually opening to joy and remaining open to joy, because the human tendency, the pattern, is that joy comes your way and immediately some of us want to say, when will the shoe drop? When will this end? It's going to end. If joy is coming my way, something bad's going to happen. We don't want to be blindsided by disappointed. the disappointment. And one of the ways to interrupt this behavior pattern towards foreboding is to practice gratitude. I thought that was very interesting. But it takes courage to open to joy and accept joy. How about that? It also takes great courage to be in the moment with emotional pain rather than flee from it, distract from it, divert. So her quote that I love is to seek out moments of collective joy, show up for moments of collective pain. We all must be brave. And that means we're willing to be vulnerable. So think of the collective joy that we are experiencing as, we explore great artistry, great creativity, great music. The sun is shining once again. Children are being born. There are incredible moments of fantastic joy. And of course, the collective pain before us as we witness dehumanizing cruelty or injustice. They exist too, for sure. So in all the research that she was doing, there's not one case where she said an example of courage didn't require this vulnerability. And so this staying open to feel is our task. And how do we avoid it or undermine it? One way I would say is to accept the chatter of our minds and to feed it. One way that you can feed negative self-talk and chatter, believe it or not, is in what your diet feeds you. Now, I'm not here to pontificate, but I definitely know that after a night of indulging in a lot of sugar, refined sugar, my hamstrings just won't stretch the next day, and I'm much less focused. Just saying. So, how do we feed the noise? We look outward at all of the distractions and seek those distractions. We scroll. There's the term doom scrolling on social media. And this is all to stay far away from ourselves so we don't have to come inside and feel our vulnerability. There's, of course, fear, the fear of rejection, the fear of love, the fear of death. This keeps us from wanting to explore our opening to feel. And also the fear of being judged. And judgment, as I understand it more and more every day, is when you cast judgment upon another, you're really just exposing your own fear of vulnerability, your own fear of pain. It's always a reflection, a mirror reflection. So, my Guru Majaya wrote, when you're filled with love, be courageous. Don't give in to this fear. Keep going. And live to love yourself unconditionally. And the memory of fear may come up as you walk toward the light, but understand that you don't want to sabotage yourself. Be persistent. If you fall, get back up. Walk toward what it means to you to be in this light. So I would say, as we watch the world today, notice that it takes far more courage to love than to hate. It takes far more courage to forgive rather than condemn another. It takes real courage to be compassionate and take care of humanity as opposed to inflict cruelty. One is a muscle we want to cultivate, and the other is a laziness not only of heart and mind, but almost like you got a lazy soul. You don't even want to try. So what we're going to do is sit together and cultivate courage. So this is called a meditation to enhance courage. It uses a term I've used before, non-harming, ahimsa, A-H-I-M-S-A. And we use the Sanskrit term ahimsa because the Sanskrit language is a language based on sound. And the vibration, the frequency of the sound of the word reaches us at a very, very deep level. So we could use the English word non-harming, but we're going to go to that depth of activating this frequency and vibration using the Sanskrit term ahimsa. So we're cultivating courage and strength of awareness. As we sit together, let's sit with bravery and courage on our minds. Let's bring our awareness to address what is it for me to call courage in or to activate my courage. Facing anything that comes your way, not just things that hurt you, but the courage to love, the courage to embrace someone when it feels like a risk. It's not only through this concept of non-harming that you become courageous, but it may be that meeting someone else's eye, meeting their gaze, is the most courageous thing you'll do all day. And of course, embracing someone with your words, with your sense of belonging, inviting them in, is courageous. And maybe actually embracing someone who may be broken, disheartened, or discouraged. So let's sit quietly, roll your shoulders up, back, and around. I wanted this to be the main focus of our session today. And then roll your shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Shake your hands out a little bit. Check in with your neck. And when you're comfortable, if you feel to, I invite you to close your eyes. Breathing softly in. Breathing softly out. And get comfortable here in the truth of your own being, your own body, the awareness of your own breath, your lifeline, the beat of your own heart. Breathing in and breathing out. Continue. If your mind is chattering at you, you can say, not now, I'll get back to you, not now. Or you can even use the word stop. Breathing in and breathing out. We'll say our own affirmation or mantra together. Silently you say inside of your heart, my beloved brings me the strength to live and love in the world. My beloved brings me the strength to live and to love in the world. You can say the full affirmation or a part of it that fits for you. My beloved brings me the strength to live and to love in the world. My beloved brings me the strength to live and to love in the world. Keep breathing. Feel the frequency of the words, the elevated vibration. My beloved brings me the strength to live and love in the world. Breathing deeply. On your exhalation, letting go of tension. My beloved brings me the strength to live and love in the world. Settle into it. Now letting go of this affirmation, this mantra. Breathe deeply into the heart and out. Expanding your awareness. Now on your in-breath, internally you repeat the word ahimsa, which means non-harming. On the out-breath, internally you say ahimsa. This is a practice we do. Breathing slowly in, repeating inside of you, ahimsa. Breathing slowly out, repeating the word, ahimsa. Focus, this is concentration. Breathing in, ahimsa. Breathing out, ahimsa. Continuing, focusing your mind, breathing in ahimsa, and breathing out ahimsa. Non-harming, taking action in the world and giving, contributing to the world. Breathing in ahimsa. Breathing out ahimsa. Now let go of the word. Explore your deeper breaths, soft, quiet, and deep. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel it in your body. And then gently opening your eyes. Courage is a muscle we need to cultivate. And it doesn't have to be dramatic. Actually, it's an inside job where if you cultivate it a little bit every day, you get very, very strong. So here's a story. I'm going to leave you with this ancient tale that was told to us by Ma. One time there was a beautiful and strong lion. And after the rains came to the forest, the brave lion found himself by the great mother Ganga, the river Ganges, surrounded by water on every side. He had fallen asleep. "What shall I do?" asked the lion to anyone who may be in the area to hear, but nobody heard. Now we all know that lions don't swim. It's not in their nature. Yet this lion knew that if he did not swim across the river, he would die. And so, steeling himself for this moment, the lion let out a huge roar to bring courage to his heart. And in one fell swoop, he jumped in the water. He dived in. He almost drowned, gulping for air as he came up out of the river, shaking himself off. He tried and tried, shaking and diving and almost drowning. And finally, he gave up. Exhausted, he lay down, preparing to die on the shores of the river Ganga. And inside of himself, all of a sudden, he heard a voice. It was the voice of the river Ganga, the mother Ganga herself. Do not, my son, go against what is not there to begin with. My waters are not your enemy. The lion was in shock and in awe. He lay there very still as the river was rising and rising. He looked at Mother Ganga. He looked at her waters, studying the ways of her flow. And after a while, he walked to where her currents brushed against her shore. He stepped into the river and floated gently to the other side. And when he got to the other side, he bowed to the mother, and he heard her voice say, all things are known, my son, when you are in your heart, and you do not allow fear to lead you. Trust in you, my son. Trust in your heart's wisdom. And this lion grew to be very, very old. He taught all of his children and grandchildren to be brave enough to trust their own hearts. Now I know that this is an ancient tale and you can take it or you can leave it. But if it sparks in you the desire to even consider and contemplate the wisdom of your heart, and the willingness to be wide open, I encourage all of us to remind ourselves that our strength is in our vulnerability. And sometimes just getting up in the morning is the act of courage that we demonstrate. But you're not alone, and we're all in this journey we call life. And hopefully today I've made it just a teeny bit more bearable. I love you. Be well. Remember the lion, and occasionally when you need to steel yourself, please go ahead and roar. Namaste, everybody. Have a beautiful day.
Big thank you to Neil McNaughton. You're always awesome and amazing. We so appreciate you. And Swami Durgaya, we just love you. I wish you weren't so far away so we could see you more often, but we really appreciate you as well, and your talks are always great.
And 2 Canadian kids.
And
Yep.
Is Neil Canadian?
Neil's Canadian, so is Swami.
Okay.
Just saying.
There we
Just
go.
throwing it out there for the Canadian connection. That's all. You'll have to forgive me.
You are the Canadian connection. So thank you to Philip Lupo and the tech team for taking all of our stuff, putting it together and making it beautiful. So if you are out there in the world and you need this kind of support, either virtually or in person, contact Philip at the address below and they will help you out. Past services are available on the People of Diversity Facebook group, Facebook page, but only for 30 days after they air. After that, they send them somewhere, nuke them. But you can always get past services on the People of Diversity YouTube channel. And we show the live version on Sunday morning on the YouTube channel as well, so you can go there and watch it if you're not a Facebook fan.
Right.
It's good. On the YouTube channel, they also have a playlist function, so if you do want to go back and see past services, you can search by topic or you can search by faith. So that's really good. You can watch a second broadcast of the Sunday service on Sunday evening at 5:45, and that is on Facebook Live. If you want to get notifications before the services, join the Facebook group, the Facebook page, or the YouTube channel, and you will get notifications before the services come up. Also, we've had some people saying they've been having problems finding the service on Facebook. What you need to do, and it took me a while to figure this out, what you need to do is wait until the service actually starts. Right when it starts, go to Facebook, the Facebook page. That's the one with the hands on it, the logo with the hands. Go to the Facebook page, and up in the left-hand corner, there'll be a little circle that says live, and you press that, and you can get right on. So that's it.
Our next live event will be May 26th. It will be at the Unitarian Universalist Friendship Fellowship Hall in Rockledge from 7 till 9. What is it, you ask? The Sisterhood of the Traveling Mystics will bring us another sound bath. It has been amazing every single time. Great turnout, lots of folks there to take in the experience, as well as just a really dynamic sound bath. There's no charge. Donations are gratefully accepted.
And if you want to be more comfortable, bring a mat or something. You can sit in the chairs, that's fine. But if you want to lay down, bring a mat or a blanket or something like that, whatever it takes to be comfortable to enjoy that sound bath so you can relax.
Yeah, both our end of the month and our beginning of the month are bring a mat, make sure you're comfortable events. So again, it's a donation event, and we'll see you on May 26th. On June 2nd, an old dear friend of the pod, Shannon Procise, will be doing her infamous at this point, famous Dare to Live meditation. It is an incredibly powerful meditation. I've done it before. And again, it will be at the Unitarian Universalist Friendship Fellowship Hall in Rockledge from 7 to 9. It'll be a love offering basis. Bring a mat, blankie, pillow, whatever you need to be comfortable. Laying on your back for a bit. Bring a writing, something to write in, and a writing tool. The meditation will be followed by some time to contemplate, journal, and then we'll share a little bit when it wraps up. Again, this is going to be an absolutely amazing event. I've done this meditation before. It's truly a challenge to step into that deeper space. So join us for that. June 2nd for Shannon Procise, and May 26th for the Sisterhood of the Traveling Mystics Sound Bath. If you or your business would like to sponsor these events, the sound bath, Shannon's meditation, it's $50. That's our rent charge for the space at the Universalist Unitarian Friendship Fellowship Hall in Rockledge. And if you would like to do that, we share out that you're the sponsor, and or not, however you want to play. But the option is there for your business to put out there that we'll share. And if you come to the event, we'll give you an opportunity to share who you are and what you're doing, and an opportunity to say thank you for supporting the pod in these live events. Contact us at newwaypod@gmail.com if that is something that interests you. We are doing the states of the United States of America. We are on Georgia. A couple of really cool facts that Becky dug up for us. The largest college campus in the world is at Berry College in Rome, Georgia. And the first college in the world to grant degrees to women was Wesleyan College in
Macon,
Georgia.
Yeah.
So let's hold the people of Georgia in love and grace and say these words together.
May peace prevail in Georgia. May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail in me. Thank you. Okay, next week we will continue our series on courage with Rabbi Pat Hickman and Michaela Townsend. That'll be a good one. Yeah,
It will.
they're both amazing. Tithes and donations are gratefully accepted at www.pod, P-O-D, People of Diversity. Let me start that over. www.podpeopleofdiversity.org. There's a donate button in the middle of that page. Just go there, and we sincerely appreciate everything that we bring in. It goes to our speakers and to our musicians and to our tech team, not us. So, we do have a bit of sad news to share, and a lot of you will resonate with this. Our pod speaker, our Melchizedek representative, Reverend Lydia Junis, passed away on Friday morning in her home state of New York. She just spoke to the pod and did an amazing talk a couple of weeks ago, but she's been ill lately and was at home and apparently passed away sitting in her easy chair. So we're really, really grateful for that, but we love her and we're going to miss her terribly. And we want to put her family in the center of our healing circle. So bring to your mind's eye anyone in your life that needs some healing, some love. Put Lydia's family in there. And we're going to listen to this last song together. And thank you all for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
One power, one power, one power. One power, invisible, and you see it everywhere and every day. One power, indescribable, and you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth. As simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, angels' wings or heaven's door. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the light.